I was not ready for college. It was September 6, 1975, with my overstuffed bags and boxes stacked in my room, and the glare of the sun forcing itself through the window. I watched my parents slowly exit the parking lot of the Chrysler Compton Quad on the campus of Bowling Green State University. I felt like I was in the middle of nowhere. A deep sense of abandonment overshadowed my soul. I was alone, woefully ill-prepared for college life, and afraid of what the future would hold for me. My thoughts shifted to my parents. I was sure they felt uncertainty and perhaps even fear about how all this would unfold. I was an African American, first-generation college student at a predominantly white institution. My parents were not college graduates. In fact, no one in my entire family was. My family had sacrificed for me to be here, and my mother was working overtime to help pay for my education. Since they'd never had this experience, they were as in the dark about the college process and what to expect as I was. As the first person in my family to go away to college, many eyes and hopes were on me. Would I make the transition successfully, or would I disappoint them and be sent home in disgrace? I could not erase from my mind the hope for my future in my parents' eyes as they pushed me toward the goal of higher education. Back then, there was no guidebook explaining the college process to parents or new students. There was no internet, limited resources, and very few, if any, role models or mentors around to help students and parents navigate this journey from start to finish. We were left to figure it out on our own, the hard way. College Roadmap: Essential Tips for First-Time College Students and Their Families is the roadmap that will help students and their families navigate the path from prospective college student to college graduate with less stress, more ease, and without experiencing the many pitfalls along the road. I've come a long way since those days at Bowling Green. As I look back, I realize that some of my most fulfilling experiences have been helping students reach their goals of higher education. My hope is that I can provide a helping hand on their journey, that I make an impact, a difference for both them and their parents. Years later, as a college administrator, I work closely with hundreds of students in varying roles, such as program director, coordinator, adjunct instructor, scholarship advisor, scholarship director, among other things. I definitely wanted the students with whom I worked to know that I was there for them should they need assistance. It is my hope that my experience and tips shared here on Educate You can make the preparation to college more smooth and less stressful. As a college administrator, I exhibited tough love, advising and supporting my students, and I was constantly reaching out to them. My office door was always open, and I became the advocate I wished I'd had during my undergrad experience. Over the years, I have mentored many students, provided many letters of recommendation, and worked closely with graduate students and work study students, providing support whenever and wherever I could. It is my joy to maintain relationships with these students and witness their successes since their graduation. I believe in education being a game changer for individuals and families. Education changed my life, and it offered me a different vantage point from which to help first-year students. In my experience, I have found that many students come to college and are ill-prepared to meet the challenge of higher education. Preparation is the key for success in this journey and starts before a student steps foot on campus. It is my hope that you can use and appreciate all that is presented here for your journey to college, and that you will persist and you will reach your goal of graduation. I want to help students reach their goal of higher education. This is my reason why.